guys, welcome to Box to Box Football. Welcome to a new series called Best Ever. I don't know. We did a left back.
Picking up from an old series, I think is probably fair.
Well, I don't know what we're going to call this series, but we're just looking at the best players in each position. So we did a video a long time ago on looking at the greatest left backs ever. And we decided to do a series on the best players in each position. So we're going to start off right now with the main position, the first name on the team sheet, the goalkeeper. Who are the greatest goalkeepers of all time? This is a draft video, so me and Jack are going to go back to forward. Wherever Jack's going to go, now I'm going to go. Go on.
To decide who does get the luxury of going first, I do have a trivia question for you, James.
Okay.
How many clubs in his senior career, so from when he was playing professionally as a senior, how many different clubs did David Beckham play for?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait. I gotta go backwards now. AC, Real Madrid, United. 6.
Yes. So Manchester United, Preston North End on loan, Real Madrid, LA Galaxy, Milan, and PSG. So well done. You get to go first.
Oh, beautiful. My number one, and to me, in my eyes, the greatest goalkeeper I've ever seen, from the point of view of his longevity, the type of goalkeeper he is, the influence that he's had on this game. Me seeing him for this long, and my number one is, to me, the greatest goalkeeper of all time, Gianluigi Buffon. What can I say about the man? Again, the one thing I don't like about him, that he's still chasing that Champions League. Oh, come on, Gianluigi, just retire. Come on, retire already. But as a goalkeeper, to me, he's one of the greatest ever. We all look at what he did. He was, at a time, he was the most expensive goalkeeper of all time. He was the first ever £30 million goalkeeper. We all remember the performance he had in the 2006 World Cup, where he helped Italy go on to win the tournament with that amazing back line. But he was the main guy there. You know, one of the greatest shot stoppers we've ever seen. His time at Juventus winning. I don't know how many Scudettos now that he's going to win. Maybe 10 Scudettos. Absolutely incredible. My number one goalkeeper, my favorite goalkeeper of all time, Gianluigi Buffon.
Yeah, hard to argue. I mean, yeah, that stint at PSG where he's trying to steal a Champions League was right.
Oh, that's just, come on.
Yeah, poor. But anyway, I can't argue with you there. Amazing, the accolades, all that stuff. One thing I will say, one little difference between me and James here, I think James really does want to go kind of off his own personal experience and who he's seen play, who he has an actual, true kind of proper respect for, because he knows what they're about. I have gone into the history books a little more, I've got to be honest, and I think the number one, in my opinion, and I think probably the opinion of anybody above the age of maybe 25 or 30, is Lev Yashin, who really kind of basically created the kind of modern goalkeeper position as we know. Just a few accolades for you off the top. I do recommend anybody just looking him up. Incredible goalkeeper, and definitely widely regarded as the greatest of all time in the position. Saved over 150 penalties in his career, over 270 clean sheets. One of very, very few goalkeepers, if any, actually, off the top of my head, to actually win the Ballon d'Or. FIFA named him as the goalkeeper of the century as well, for the century of the 1900s. So pretty big achievements as it goes. But Lev Yashin is my number one goalkeeper pick.
Known as the Black Cat, so Jack, don't think I don't know my stuff right there. Come on, I'm pretty sure on FIFA he's like the one of the goalkeepers with the hat on, which is quite ironic. But yeah, we're gonna move on to my number two. Now this is a bit of a tough one. I kind of say, so who am I gonna go for? And as I said, I'm millennial, unfortunately, so I didn't see the goalkeepers in the 80s and 70s and majority of 90s, but I have a clue on who is top and who is not. But my number two, and for me, when he first started, it was absolutely incredible. Come to the end of his career, shame to see what happened to him. But at his height, absolutely incredible. My number two is Iker Casillas. Now, what can we say about the man? Played for Real Madrid at the absolute height, and especially was a part of, a lot of people consider the greatest international team of all time, helping Spain win 3 consecutive tournaments, Euro 2008, the World Cup 2010, and Euro 2012. He at his best was absolutely brilliant. The heights of Iker Casillas came in the 2010 final against the Netherlands, where he made two crucial saves. The 1-on-1 against Robin, where if he scores, Holland go on to win the World Cup, and he keeps Spain in it, and Iniesta obviously wins it for them. But at his absolute best, he was the top guy. I remember all these amazing saves that he was able to make throughout his career, and also he was 6'1". He wasn't the biggest goalkeeper, but he was able to reach out and like get into corners, and amazing shots. A shot stopper. A lot of people argue the greatest goalkeeper ever. My number 2, Iker Casillas.
That was my number 2. I actually had him above Buffon personally. I think Casillas is just fantastic, and I think that 2008, 10, and 12 time period really just sums up just how brilliant he was. So you've taken Buffon from me, you've taken Iker from me, so I'm going to have to go to the Great Dane, Peter Schmeichel, striking fear into opposition strikers. A real leader, barking at people, one of the key stalwarts to success for that great Manchester United team over that period. Good genetics too, as we see Kasper Schmeichel go on to have a pretty nice career as well. I don't need to list off all of Peter Schmeichel's achievements in his career at Manchester United. All you need to do is see the success that team had with him as the number 1 in goal. So Peter Schmeichel is my second round pick as greatest goalkeepers of all time.
Did I mention that we're gonna have 3 picks each? So we're gonna do honorable mentions. At the end, this is a bit of a tough one because I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting you to take someone else, and now I feel like someone's gonna be left out, unfortunately. But my number 3, this is a tough one because I had 2 Germans who I could have picked from.
If you pick Lehmann, you're being so biased.
Come on, Jack.
Okay, good. Okay,
I'm gonna say, for what he's done recently, and he's changed the game of goalkeeper. And I'm sorry, Oliver Kahn. I don't know. You may pick him, but I'm gonna go for Manuel Neuer. Manuel Neuer, and you guys are gonna say me being a millennial again. This guy doesn't know. I'm gonna get onto Oliver Kahn, but Manuel Neuer, as a modern day goalkeeper, is since Iker Casillas, he to me has been the best goalkeeper for the past 6-7 years. Again, you have your All Blacks in there, but what he did for goalkeeping, he changed the game. You talk about a sweeper quick keeper. He might not be the originator of that, but he's the best sweeper keeper we've ever seen. His ability to play on the feet, his ability to read the game and help the center backs out, and also being a wall. I've never seen a goalkeeper with such strong hands. You could blast the ball from 2 yards out and his hand would still stand still, And then you can list off his accomplishments. We know what he's done with Bayern, and also he's won Champions League. He's won 2 Champions Leagues with Bayern Munich. He might win 3. He's also won a World Cup. I think he came second or third in the Ballon d'Or voting. We know about how great of a goalkeeper he is. It was tough for me to pick between him and Oliver Kahn, but just for what he's done and the way he's changed goalkeeping, my number 3 is Manuel Neuer.
Yeah, James, I don't think I'd find that decision as difficult for you. I'm Neuer all day. He didn't create the sweeper keeper position, but to say that he didn't fundamentally change how football is played by the modern day goalkeeper as we know it, the level he did it at. Anybody now, any kid who maybe didn't watch Manuel Neuer play when he was at his very, very best, there are shots going 60, 70 miles per hour off people's boots. He's got his wrist on the goal line. His hand doesn't move backwards. It just pings off.
It's scary. It's like a brick wall.
Physical freak as well. Just physically dominant. You get lots of these kind of skinny, De Gea-esque shot stopper types, but Manuel Neuer, physical freak, good with his feet, sweeper keeper. So that was going to be my next one. So well done. So my last pick, yet again, another kind of tip of the cap, back to the olden days. I'm going with another German, and it's actually not going to be Oliver Kahn. It's going to be Sepp Maier. 4 Bundesliga titles, 4 DFB Pokals, 3 European Cups, 1 Cup Winners' Cup, an Intercontinental Cup, a World Cup winner, and a European Championship winner, 3 German Footballer of the Year award from Goalkeeper. So, yeah, again, I think the difference probably here between me and James is certain. I've done a little bit digging into the history books, whereas I think James wants it, more of an organic feel from the players that he's actually seen play. Is that fair to say, James?
Yeah, but I was also going to name, we're going to get into the honorable mentions right now. I was going to give a few, obviously Oliver Kahn. Everyone will always remember his 2002 World Cup performance, where if it wasn't for Ronaldo, he would have been the player of the, he would have been player of the tournament. He went on to win the Ballon d'Or. He single-handedly kept Germany in that. I don't know how they made it to the final. Marco Ballack was great, but he was the main guy. I also want to give a huge mention to Italian goalkeeper Dino Zoff. Absolutely brilliant to win the World Cup at the age of 40 and captain his team was absolutely incredible. Any other players you want to name off, Jack?
Yeah, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Maybe these guys don't hit the same kind of level that of the guys we've talked of so far, but I think Petr Cech definitely deserves a mention.
Yes.
Edwin van der Sar definitely deserves a mention. I want to give obviously a huge shout out to Rene Higuita for that scorpion kick, the dude with the kind of the wild hair. He's nowhere near in terms of greatest of all time, but he's kind of a goat in another sense of the word. Definitely deserves a shout out. Gordon Banks as well.
For the English lot.
Yeah, even Peter Shilton. Obviously, I'm showing my bias now with my nationality, but I think the guys we mentioned are a class above some of those names. But do they deserve a mention? Absolutely.
But yeah, guys. So we've given you our top 3 of goalkeepers. You tell me what you think. Have we left a few out? Am I egregious to have all the modern day goalkeepers over the classic ones? Let us know, guys. Comments down below. Pardon?
Kepa Arrizabalaga got to be in there. Fabian Barthez, talking about.
Okay, Jack. Okay, Fabian Barthez. So, guys, we're going to keep on this series of best players in each position. Tell us what you think. Comment down below, and we will see you next time.